Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a pretty small week, but as always, lots of great stuff to talk about. Always like to start with this guy. This is Batman number 43. This is the biggest book in comics. The big wedding issue is right around the corner, so if you're one of the 3 people who's not currently reading Batman, you're really missing out on one of the best books out there. Start from the beginning or with the trades and just jump into the latest issue, whatever you got to do. I say, Batman is really awesome. Tom King is one of the best out there. Great stuff. Batman Sins of the Father. It's your video game tie-in Bat Book of the Week. Batman teaming up with the TMNT because you love the Turtles. Batman Brave and Bold teaming up with Wonder Woman. Brave and Bold goes as a title that goes way back to the classic days. But you want to be checking out this one because it's got some really stellar art. Great book there. Batwoman rounds out your Bat stuff, unless you count Nightwing, one of my favorite Bat titles. Super Sons with Talia al Ghul there. Guess it makes it somewhat of a Bat title as well. And Superman, a lot of talk about this guy. A lot going on in the super books. Action 1000's just right around the corner. So much like Batman, if you're one of the 3 people who's not following a super title, you're really missing out. And you got to catch up before the big 1000 issue. Damage is your metal tie-in for the week. I guess it also counts as your other Wonder Woman book for the week, along with Brave and Bold. Justice League, another one of the biggest books in comics. And Green Lanterns, your 2 big team books for the week. Aquaman rounds out your Rebirth proper, but as always, there's more DC to talk about. Bombshells United is your extracurricular DCU book of the week. Future Quest with my man Mytor is your Hanna-Barbera book of the week. Really encourage you guys to jump in on this Hanna-Barbera stuff, particularly Future Quest Presents, because it's got Mytor and the Herculoids and Space Ghost and all your favorite classic Hanna-Barbera heroes. Good stuff. Cave Carson Has an Interstellar Eye is your Young Animal book of the week, because you've been waiting for the return of Cave Carson. Deathbed is your Vertigo book of the week. And Injustice 2 is your other video game tie-in book of the week, along with Sins of the Father. Great week for the DC guys. Always a good week for the Marvel guys. Love talking up the Avengers, my all-time favorite title. This one's weekly now. This is number 685. Got to go back to 675 and catch up. A lot going on in this book. Yes, there's a relaunch coming around, but don't wait for that one. Jump into Avengers, because this one's got everybody and great stories, great art. Really fun time to be an Avenger. And I've been talking about what a great time it is to be an X-Men fan. It's your latest issue of X-Men Gold. You've probably got red, gold, blue, astonishing on your list already. If you don't, you need to get them on there. Like I say, great time to be an X fan. Weapon H number 1. Been waiting for that one. This one rolls out of what's been going on in Weapon X. That's Hulk with Wolverine claws. How cool is that? And Cable rounds out your X stuff for the week. Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows. You know, this one might be flying under your radar, but this book is a lot of fun. If you're any kind of Spider fan, or if you like those alternate Marvel Universe stories, this is a really, really cool book. Spidey, Mary Jane, having adventures, good times. Spider-Gwen with Gwenom. This book has been red hot lately. You want to go back to number 24, 25 for the latest arc on all this Gwenom stuff. Mighty Thor. Number 705, the one you've been waiting for, the one you've been dreading. This is the big issue. It's not much of a spoiler because it says so right there on the title, The Death of Mighty Thor. Good stuff there. And Miss Marvel rounds out your Women of Marvel for the week. The Incredible Hulk starts World War Hulk 2. Fun stuff there. Iron Fist is your Netflix book of the week. Doctor Strange Damnation is your Marvel movie star of the week, unless you count Thanos This book is also red hot. It's been selling out every single issue, going to reprint every single issue. If you're one of the 3 people that doesn't have Thanos on their list, you're going to want to get in on this before all the Infinity stuff keeps rolling out. Runaways. It's your other Marvel TV star book of the week. Monsters Unleashed. It's been tons of fun. Glad to see this one keep rolling out. You gotta love anything with giant monsters and dinosaurs. Tales of Suspense. Sort of an Avengers spin-off with Winter Soldier and Hawkeye in this one. This one's another one that might be flying under your radar. It's just a mini-series, but grab Tales of Suspense number 100. It's only going to run 5 issues, but you're going to want to know what goes on in this book. And last but not least, Star Wars. And Star Wars Poe Dameron rounds out your Marvel stuff. Great week for all the other guys, too. Been talking up a lot of Karen Berger and the Berger books from Dark Horse. This is Matahari number 2. You definitely want to be checking out everything that Karen Berger rolls out because she's one of the masterminds of comics. And there's this one. You can grab number 1, grab this number 2 that's out this week. Hungry Ghosts, Incognito. Great stuff rolling out from Berger Books and Dark Horse. Always talking up great stuff that Dark Horse does, like Usagi Yojimbo. This is the first issue of a new mini. If you don't follow the current series, or if you've never read much Usagi Yojimbo, this is your chance to introduce yourself to one of the greatest characters, one of the greatest books of all time. I don't know what to say about it. Anthropomorphic, super cool ninja stuff. Great stories, great art. Like we always say, that's what makes comics great. And what a huge week for Image. Okay, Kick-Ass number 2. That's probably your Image book of the week, unless you're looking for Kill or Be Killed from my man Ed Brubaker, one of my favorite creators in comics these days. Maybe Monstrous is an Image book you've been looking for because, again, great stories, great art. Monstrous is a book you definitely want to be reading. Or how about Outcast from a guy named Kirkman? Maybe you read one of his other books. Or maybe Moonshine from Brian Azzarello. Or maybe Ice Cream Man. This is a book we've been talking about around here at Black Cat for quite a bit. Cool horror anthology story. Fun stuff. And last but not least is Stray Bullets from a man David Lapham. I love me some Stray Bullets, and I talk up this book every time it comes out. It's super dark, super heavy, but really great stuff. Psychological thriller. James Bond is my dynamite book for the week because, well, who's more of a superhero than James Bond? Go-Go Power Rangers is your Boom Studios book of the week because you guys love the MMPR. Ninja K, or as we used to say, Ninjak back in the day, is your Valiant book of the week. Always encouraging you guys to have a Valiant title on your list. And Samurai Jack is my IDW book of the week because, like James Bond, who's more of a superhero than Samurai Jack? You know, the comics are just as awesome as the cartoons are. So if you're a huge Samurai Jack fan like I am, you want to catch the trade paperbacks, you want to read the comics, great stuff from IDW. My Little Pony and Steven Universe are your all ages books for the week. Always encouraging guys to check out the all ages section. All the publishers have a really great selection of all ages books. Fun stuff for children of all ages. Lots and lots of great stuff. Want to remind you of a few things we got going on here at Black Hat. Number one, we've launched a brand new website for you all. It's really awesome, super cool. You can go to blackhatcomics.biz and it will send you over to the new address. Check out all the stuff, new subscription form, new everything. So check out our brand new website because it's super awesome. Thanks, Francie, for all your great work on that. I want to tell you guys that we're headed down to WonderCon this weekend at the Anaheim Convention Center. We'll be doing our usual Comic-Con routine of posting videos and pictures and comments and all kinds of fun stuff. We'll be picking up tons of old books again. So make sure you get in next week and check out the giant stash of old books that we come back with because we always bring back great stuff like we brought back from Emerald City Comic-Con. Still got a few of those books left. We haven't been picked too clean just yet. So make sure you grab the last of these guys before we come back with the new stash. That's all we got for you for this week. You can check us out at blackhatcomics.biz. Check us out on Facebook. Check out our cool YouTube channel. Check out the podcast at soundcloud.com. Or just get on down here to the good old brick and mortar in Rockin' Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.